Hi everyone, my name is OnJaLee LaShay and I want to thank you for another episode of All the Things podcast. I am really excited about today's guest. I met her out and about in the streets of Thailand. I saw her vibe, I saw her colors. I was like, oh, I need to know you. And we just vibed after that. She has a wonderful story to tell about her story, her background, where she's from, and her life in Thailand. So I can't wait for us to dive in to talk about it. This is Junghyun.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it right. Oh my God, I feel bad. I don't want to butcher your name. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
My pleasure. So tell us about where you're from.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Junghyun, and I'm from Seoul. Yeah, I'm from Korea, and I'm from another Asia.
Tell us about your life growing up in Korea. It was North Korea?
No.
South Korea.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. South side of Korea. So talk about growing up in South Korea.
Yeah. South Korea. I born in Seoul, and then my parents are always busy, and then I always be with my parents' place, and then I have a really nice childhood, but also in behind there's so many parts, but everything was I always trying to find myself in my childhood, and then so many things going on, like for everyone.
Yeah.
Then I'm very happy, and I'm very proud of myself that I'm in myself. I mean, I'm very unique. That's what I want to be.
For sure. Yes.
I want to. Yeah, that's just nothing really special. Yeah, but
You are special because you're probably one of the most colorful people I've seen in Thailand. So we were in a big mall. We were in Sphere Mall. It's a big, busy mall. The mall is colorful. But when she walked out, I was like, whoa, you are giving the vibes of all the color of the mall. So tell us about, is it normal to see that in Korea, to see someone colorful and bright and blonde hair? Is that something you would normally see back home?
Actually, I'm not living in Seoul for a long time, and then I mean, it's when I go to everywhere in the worldwide, like I see many colorful people that people that I like, and then in the Korea, also, some people they are more colorful. Like I mean, than Europe, European people are more minimal, but Korean the traditional hanbok is the clothes also very bright. Also, my mom she really like bright color. So I think it's Korean people are very colorful in a way, but also in the other way. I think it's all same in the world. I don't really see which country. I just see many colorful people in Asia, other country. That's what I love to talk. That's why I met OnJaLee.
Yeah.
And then she wear a red dress and with the polka top.
Yes.
And then I was like, girl, this is really I love because the polka dot is very trendy, and then she's now in the trendy and the color I love, and then that was I just like I always want to speak to person who are really connect. So there was I was just say hi.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
It was instant. We were like, hey girl, like, who are you? And so speaking of that, you have an eye for style, obviously. As colorful as you are right now, you really match my closet completely. So tell us about your lifestyle now. Like you are a stylist, and how did you get into this industry?
Okay, so I was always like to be different than others. So when I was in school, I was more passionate about to be dressed up than the study. So that was brought to me to this work, but it was more like I went to like ceramic art to college because I want to go to. I didn't have any direction to where I want to go because I didn't have any the goal, and I was just bad student. And then I found out I always like to recommend my friends, and we having fun. Just let's try. And then so that was brought to me to choose to the styling academy because that time I have to choose to some academy to break my college. There was an accident, some happening. So then I met the street photographer. And then he gave me like some job, and that was brought to me like naturally. I just dived in the job. It was nothing that I go for like assistant to someone or some stylist. I always yeah, that's just the journey is going through very naturally. Yeah, because I love it. I love fashion. Yeah, without fashion, I don't know what I want to do.
And you like couture fashion, so you like very, legacy pieces that last forever and like tell a story.
Okay, so legacy,
Like name brand, like, like pieces that kind of you could pass down to your family because they have so much, power behind the brand.
Okay, yeah. So for example, I love Chanel because Chanel she really
Yeah.
so she's free, makes woman free. Like
Okay.
she's made with like for example the men's clothes she using it, and she made it for the woman who woman can move more freely, and that's what I admire her. Also she built from really nothing to really the high fashion.
Okay.
I love her the business, the effect, and she's really strong woman.
Mhm.
And I also like Junghyun Yoo and his the collection,
Mhm.
and also Alexander McQueen. Like I really like the very crazy the stuff, really not minimal, but yeah, that's what that's what I really love it. And then yeah, like I want to say it's more than style than fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this brought you to Thailand, like a styling role brought you here, or you just happened to come to Thailand? So tell us how did you end up here in Thailand?
Okay, so I living in Berlin since 2014, and
Okay.
then last 3 years after pandemic I just stay at in Berlin, and then in the end last year I was really had to something turning point. So this year, I just read one article about this Bangkok. I never been in South Asia, and then Bangkok about the art scene, and I'm very love to go where art scene is very booming.
Yeah.
That's why I just let's try it. Just spend 1 month or 2 months, then I can choose to other country because I also want to go to Paris to apply another the visa. Then then I just came here, and then it all brought to me this. I met my beautiful client, and then she's really kind of woman, and then she was asking me to styling for her daughter, and then all brought to me to stay here until now, and it's very magical. Yeah, how the universe comes together.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that's another thing that sparked our conversation. We're talking about like the spirituality and the universe of Thailand, like how things just kind of come together here more and how we've all have felt that in some kind of way. Like things just kind of fall into place here. Like you don't have to worry and stress, how do I, something magical about being in Thailand, it just kind of happens for you.
Yeah, I mean, just I think whenever whatever I want to do, the universe always want to give me the direction. If I really seeking to my where I want to go, what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like then, just when I was in Berlin or another place, always people are helping me.
Yeah.
Like there was so I still really thankful for that I don't stop my journey because my first goal is I don't want to go back to Korea. That's so I always have to find out how I can make my goal and how I can stay in where I feel most free from.
Yeah.
Free, because for me free as myself is most important thing in my life. So but also really I'm thankful that this country that giving me the chance because it's very I'm happy. Also I'm happy to meet OnJaLee. She's so
My sister from another mother. And it's so weird. Usually I don't wear these colors, but I just was feeling this dress today, but usually I'm wearing orange in some kind of fashion, so it's kind of funny that I'm not wearing orange today. I almost changed, but I didn't want to disrupt the closet. It's like set for TV right now. So, but let's talk about the spirituality side. Have you always been that way, or is it something that kind of, like trusting the universe? Were you raised that way, or just kind of just happened over time when you realized the more you did, the more this worked for you?
I always in my mind, I think, but it wasn't really I using that. I first time I using that was I want to be like a special pick the high. I always want to be tall.
Yeah.
And then there was always in my mind when I was young, and then really it makes me, and then there's something like that. But I really don't. I was a really a negative person, very grumpy and stubborn.
Yeah.
But something really kicked to, yeah. Yeah, I have to change. But my best friend, she really influenced me to do this for more passive direction. She recommended me book and like the secret was really popular, but
Yeah.
then I forget about it, and then just the how, because I want to be best as myself, and I really want. I have big dream. I have big I'm very ambitious person.
Yeah.
So if I want to make that happen, I want to be in that passive, and I want to learn everything that was brought to me. All the successful people, they are very passive and they are very, they just talking about same thing. So I also want to do it, and then that also was brought to me to meet OnJaLee, because for example, now I'm when I see beautiful people. Person like OnJaLee, I just go first. Oh hi, but the people I was I was very grumpy. I was just like a fighter. Yeah, I was very sick. Yeah, it was very, my mental was not in good place. Yeah, I can say. Yeah.
I have to give you your flowers because I mean we talked a lot about evolving and growing, and you're one of those people who are always hungry to grow. And I love being around ambitious people. You're always like, I want to do better, I want to do more. Like even when you came to my house, you were like, no, I'm gonna take the stairs because I have to work, I have to walk, get my steps in. And I was just like, I love that. But I'm like, who's taking the stairs? Like, I don't know. And you were like, no hesitation. You were here as soon as I got here too. So we made it here at the same time. So I love your discipline. And I love your heart. You just have such a beautiful spirit about you. And when we met, you were already eating, and then we were ordering food. I was actually with my producer, and I was like, we have to talk to her. And we talked for like 3-4 hours. It felt like all this energy, like we had lived mirror lives, talking about traumatic experiences, talking about pulling our way from toxic situation. I think a lot of us were doing that at the same time. And we talked a lot about how we felt like people in Thailand were coming here to get away from like a toxic or trauma situation. And the more we met people, that was the synergy thing about a lot of people that came here. Do you agree? Do you feel like a lot of people are like coming from something that they just came to Thailand to see like as a place of healing, a place of like, resetting, a place of peace, because where they were coming from didn't give them the peace that they had before?
Actually, I don't know many people, but actually, today I read one book.
Okay.
My friend, she was really recommending me, and then he is from the Sweden, and then he was homeless at the Phuket.
Okay.
And then he now billionaire, and he wrote about this journey book, and then how the Thailand for him became a hometown.
Okay.
The story is fashion, really amazing, guys. Actually, that is like I think something like because people. Yeah, because he was come here he want to have a paradise like beach and like coconut water.
Yeah.
And then, so how about you? Is for you why you choose the Thailand?
Yeah, it was like the universe really brought me here. Like God was very clear that, when a series of events, and I talked about this in another interview, that I feel like last year was a year of breaking bones. I just felt like everything was falling apart in a weird way. And it was like before I could process one, then it was another situation, then it was another situation. So it felt kind of like, how do I felt like I was drowning, and I felt like I was being molded in something else, because every time I tried to climb out of the thing, there was another thing that brought me down. Every time I tried to climb out of that thing, there was another thing that brought me down. So I said it was a year of breaking bones, but it was also the year of revelation, because it revealed like all the things around me, like just normal conversations with friends. The way they said things would be like, are you serious? Did you say that to me? Like, I'm the scum at the bottom of your shoe. Like, I just heard things differently. And I realized some of these people around me weren't really my friends. It was like, OnJaLee, I need you to do this. OnJaLee, I need you to do that. I'm buttering you up because I really want you to serve me, help me, do this for me. I don't see your value enough to pay you, but I want to butter you up for your ego just to get you to do for me and, help me. So, and I saw that a lot with, Inquire the restaurant. People would come and then like, oh, I have to pay? And I was like, if you're supporting, you would pay.
Yeah.
So it was weird that like when we acquired the restaurant and it was more about, come to, eat at the restaurant and they come eat at our house and we were having parties and stuff. People didn't want to pay and people just kind of was like, oh, I'm here, they're asking for my credit card. And I'm like, yeah, like I got so much of that and I was shocked. So I was just kind of like, you expect me to comp everything like all the time, like every time, like your free food, and then more people were like sponsor, donate, sponsor, donate, sponsor, donate, sponsor, donate. And I'm like, we've taken care of you every time you're around us. There's no option for you to support us, no option for you to swipe your card this time. It's like so I just felt like there was a bunch of vultures around me, just like take care of me, take care of me, take care of me. And whenever I stepped my ground, no one was like, oh, yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. It was just like, what is wrong with you kind of energy versus like, you're right, I should support you because you did my website. I should support you because you did my event. Like there was no like mutual, I don't know, respect in that space. And I realized there was a lot of that around me of people just do it for me because you're nice. And don't say anything because you're nice. You should just take care of me. So yeah, I came here because I just needed to reset and just reevaluate my choices. And it was like God had to like break me apart to rebuild me, like separate me from everyone for me to see like you're doing it wrong. Like I don't give you these skill set and this ability for you to give it away and swiping your credit card for other people and then have nothing for yourself. So I had to do that reset and full separation to kind of bring myself back together, and it's been amazing. So I love the lessons I've learned. I'm choosing friends better. I don't let just anyone be a friend because even here I see, familiar personality traits. And I was like, yeah, what's mine isn't yours. Like, no, because I have it doesn't mean it belongs to you. So yeah, I'm shutting down weird, vulture behavior or all that stuff right away that I used to just accommodate more. So I'm putting an end to it right away. So I just love that I see it more clearly. So I feel like Thailand really, pulled the blinders off of so much of my life that I just see everything clearly. So yeah.
So Thailand was just popping up in when you're looking for some destination, like
it was like everything's so bad. You have nothing better to do than to leave.
Yeah.
There's nothing left for you in Chicago. It was very clear, like there's nothing left for you in Chicago. And then the way I was living in Chicago, I was on the computer 90% of the time. I wake up on the computer, take a shower, get on the computer, head to work on the computer, come home, sit on the couch on the computer, eating while on the computer. So literally, I was more and more detached that last year because I was so busy doing all of the things, that I wasn't really living in Chicago anyway. So it showed me that all the stuff you do, all the things, skill sets you have, you can take that anywhere. You're just need the internet. Yeah. So it made it easier just to pick. But being a former flight attendant, I've always loved warmer climate. I love the island. So yeah, so it was an opportunity to finally go on this side of the country because I always went to Belize, Trinidad, like the Caribbeans, because they were closer. But Thailand had been on my list for a long time. And I was just like, why not? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So God brought me here and everything just worked out. And we were talking about earlier that I got here right for the earthquake and you were here when the earthquake happened too. Tell us about that for you.
I never had those experience earthquake, and that day I was at the central embassy at the top floor, or so like 5th floor. Like then I just felt like shaking,
spinning around in the circle. Yeah,
and then I just think something's going on my body, and then I just saw the next to my the plant. The plant is also like shaking, and okay, something going on, and then I saw behind people are run away, and so that's why I was also run away, and all the street was full of people.
Yeah.
and I just got back home whoa, yes, whole day I was on the street. I just walking and I waiting for the bus, and then eventually I just took the bike. But the experience was not so funny, but was also very wow. I just now the experience the earthquake. I was like whoa, yeah, it was really, but the very fortunate thing was my house was okay.
That's just what I asked.
Yeah, everything was okay, and then so I was even just what I hear from you, and I felt very I'm lucky because I didn't know it's like you have to find the time when looking for the condo, and that's so hard.
It was hard because it just happened. I just got here and I was just realizing like, girl, you're on the other side of the world, like 12 hours into the future. And I was just kind of adjusting to that, but also just seeing it. And then all the flight attendant training were always obsessively studying 9/11. So I was just like, is this how it ends? Because it felt like thump, 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 in all the corners above me. So I just, felt like this is how it went for them, in my mind when the towers went down in America. So it led me to this beautiful place. So I know, for the same price. So
It's the same price.
Same price, and this place is probably twice as big.
Really?
The other one was about 34 square meters. I think it was 20 something. I think it was 27 actually, and this is 66 square meters.
Wow.
So it was a huge upgrade, but it was just very like triggering. So I was like, do I go back? What do I do? Like, cause I didn't know anyone here. I don't know if you knew people here at the time. Were you kind of like?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I also just came here. I always just go somewhere where I'm interested, so I don't choose where someone I know. So I just it's very good. Anyway, you got
a big upgrade. Now we're filming podcasts in the closet. So yes. Did it make you ever feel like you needed to go home, like you wanted to be around comfort and family? Did you feel like, should I go home and be around comfort? A lot of people felt like it was a big moment for Thailand where a lot of people fled and left Thailand actually because it was their first earthquake. But did it make you feel like I need to go home?
No.
Yeah. You're like, I'm not going back. That means I'm not going back.
I was just lucky. I just was just it's so grateful, but I'm not really worrying about the disaster or something. It's not up to me. It's up to the universe. I can control, and then I just I just want to enjoy my life, and that makes people really live in this country.
There was a lot of I talked to a lot of realtors I met, and they were just like massive evacuations and people just kind of leaving, just because I don't know, maybe just. I don't know if it's because their first one, but some of the high rises they swayed so much. They did what they're supposed to, but people were just kind of, I guess messed up in their head about it. So.
Okay, it's not very, very happy experience. Maybe I think they just needed some reason to. They was just seeking to leaving the Thailand, but there was maybe makes them like, okay, now let's go.
And no place is perfect. I think maybe for some people, Thailand felt so perfect, they just kept on going. So So different folks, different strokes. So.
Yes,
So you have a brother or sister? You have other siblings?
I have a younger brother. My younger brother, and then he is a chef, and then he's living this Korea.
You said he's a chef?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. At 20 years old, he's a chef?
Oh yeah. He's chef. He's 30 years old.
Oh, 30. I'm sorry.
No. He's 30 years old, and then he's chef, and he's in part of me. He's very kind.
Good.
He's besides my mom, and he do what I don't do.
Well, we all eat, so he'll never go out. We all eat and like to dress well, so you're in the industry, so he'll never go out of style. So.
But I have one brother.
Does he have any desire to come to Thailand? Does he ever want to come here to see you?
No. I'm not really person like where I go, I invite my family. That is not my things. Yeah, I'm I just want to be alone.
Yeah, that's good.
That's my only reason. I don't like a family event. I even I'm just yeah, I don't like.
That's good. Not a lot of people are good with being by themselves, and I think that's why some people struggle out here. They come here for the the cost of living and the lifestyle and the warm weather and the good food, the good shopping and things like that. But a lot of times they don't know how to be alone and they struggle with their loneliness here. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's not even about being social because there are a lot of groups, especially on Facebook, there are a lot of groups to like connect with your community. But if you like being alone, I feel like the world is your oyster. You can go anywhere and just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
But if people kind of like, oh my God, I'm by myself. What if I get hit on the head? What do I do? I feel like Thailand's one of those places that the whole country just really kind of takes care of you. People just feel like very nurturing. I feel like if my building didn't see me for a while, they would be knocking at my door. Like they're just very in tune with everyone. Like people aren't pressing like I need to see you, I need to talk to you. But I feel like it's very community here, very like loving. There's a lot of love and the energy with the locals here. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah, just yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm very love to being alone, and then I just also feel very lonely. At some point also, but I move away from the Korea for a long time. So also I've been in Berlin and then like that. So but this. Yeah, I even feel like in the Thailand was the first for me because I was in Berlin. I went to with my best friend. So, but here I felt it was very lonely. But I just tried to learn how I can be alone. And then that's why I'm making my habit. I'm making my routine. Just I have my routine to the day, so I don't really. Yeah, but it's tough to be just figure out. But I'm grateful.
Yeah.
Now I feel better. And then that time I was just needed some more relaxed by myself. I'm very harsh on me, very go. Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's yeah, because I mean, I'm not really very some person who are very focusing on some country or like so. But I'm very grateful. I think all the universe people want to really support each other
Yeah.
and help each other. Yeah, that's what I really love to see the people, and that really attract me to want to talk to them.
Yeah.
Like you,
Have you made friends with a lot of locals here, or you're just very like it's all me. I'm just all on my own. Yeah.
Just about the funny story that I met my friend from Seoul when I met him for styling, and he's a photographer, and then I lose contact with him for like over like a decade, and then I just met him in the street, and there was so
in Thailand.
Yeah, and like just
I love that.
it was so funny, and I was like just see like hey, and then it's
what are
like,
the chances?
Yeah, and then I got that I met him, and then he really helping me, and it was so like it's just so I just thinking always life is so funny and beautiful.
Yeah. I feel that way about like how we met because it's like I go in the mall and no one really stands out. I've been in that mall a lot because one of my favorite restaurants where we were eating was there. And I feel like it's rare for me to go there maybe once or twice a week and see someone that's like, who are you? And I felt that with you. I was like, who are you? Like we just like, you like vibed instantly and then it was just magic after that. So yeah, you are very unique in Thailand. I feel like I've never seen anyone that looks like any close to you. The hair is unique. Your colorfulness is unique. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Like you were very like colorful. Also, even just without colorful, I love someone who have her own style. Yeah. So that was really creamy. I want to really talk to her. And then I just met you guys again.
Yeah.
While I was eating, so it was when. Just I met you twice, and then this like okay, this is the universe telling me I really have this connection. Them.
It's like we have to talk. We keep seeing each other, so it's like okay, now let's just say the thing. Let's sit down and talk. So Can we talk about what we discussed that day a little bit?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about like the family dynamic, like what people don't maybe not understand that might be typical, but it's also we're kind of growing away for that as time goes on. So like, I've dated people in other countries where they're kind of breaking away from tradition because the tradition isn't really healthy. And so you are kind of like breaking the barriers of some unhealthy family dynamics that you experience.
Yeah.
So we talked about, cultural differences and, traumatic experiences. And it's common in a lot of cultures where you're in a new age, you're the next generation, you're trying to break cultural things that people are done, like things that may be wrong that you notice that as you get older, you don't accept anymore. And it's hard. I feel like I'm really proud of you because it's hard to like not do what you always saw, what the generations before you did, because that's what they did. But you're like, this doesn't feel right. I don't think this is the way things should be. So it takes a lot to like say, I know it's our culture to do these things, and that's what my father did, my grandfather did, my great grandfather did, but like this doesn't feel right. So you kind of decided to step out and say, these things aren't right and I don't like it. And, that takes a lot of courage. And I want to talk about like the courage to say, this isn't right. People should be treated this kind of way. So can you tell us about that experience for you?
Or why I want to have more freedom, not in Seoul, in the outside, why I'm seeking my freedom. That was because I feel I have to be in certain role for my family, and then also I want to really go out from all the drama from my family, and then because of that I cannot do anything after how I want to really help them, and also for them I feel like I'm just the one who are not follow them the direction. So yeah, so all the traditional and the conservative things, and then very brought to me always. I want to fight, and I always want to get out of that. There was big issue, and it's from my childhood, the teenager, and then even before, I felt always very sad, also very angry, and those all the anger brought me to more be myself, to express with my clothes, and then just be myself, and then I don't want to just listen, and then just don't do anything what I don't like. So that was really makes me also strong, and also makes me very many things I have to really recover and then find back, and then if I didn't do that, I'm not the person right now. So I'm very grateful that I did, and that also still is my part of my life still going on, because my family, my parents are still they are together, but it's as the daughter, as the outside, when I see them, it's still same, every time same. So so that's why I'm just okay. I go away, and then I don't want to be there. I feel very guilty too, but it was also what I have to really, makes me strong. So I really learn a lot from that. It's not that I feel I have to feel guilty. It's day life, and it also was very hard to me because in the Korea also like we are family, so we are live together. Like not like America, we are not go out after as a college. We just
like 18.
Like we living together, and then before you get married, and so was really makes me very hard. But when I decide, and then just I'm very very I'm not give up. So that's also that's what I really makes me more unique. All the harsh and the hard thing is now makes me more unique. And then I can speak about it, but it's I was not really willing to speak some point because I always feel like I'm just talking about them, and then I'm just feel like I'm very excuse about my own situation with this. So that also I really learned a lot. I don't speaking about it and very open like before. Now I'm just talking about me and then not about my like family situation. And then it's teenager time and then even more younger time. Also in 20 also very hard and also in now 30 I also feel hard but I feel more strong but I feel more strong. That is very good.
No, I just want to commend you because it's easy to go with the norm when that's what you see around you. It's harder to say, I don't think this is right. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't look right. It's harder to go against the grain, especially when you're going against things that have been part of, a cultural tradition and just don't feel right. So I commend you for that, but I also commend you for your healing process because part of healing is breaking that cycle of being, I hate them, and you want to sing the same song, tell the same story over and over and over. It really isn't healing you. It's keeping the trauma inside and kind of circling it when you won't not let it go, but won't like evolve to the next level to like not emotionally attach yourself to it as much like it's still happening. So I think that takes a lot to like grow out of it. And like this happened, but I'm not, breaking down and crying every time I talk about it and, going back mentally to that place. It's more like, yeah, this happened, but this is what's happening now. Like because this happened, this made me a better person and made me stronger. And I have, war wounds to be a better person and a story to tell versus, a lot of people get a habit of staying in victim mode and just never getting out of it. Like I've had friends who had traumatic experiences in childhood and they talked about it all the time. 30 years later, like it was still happening. And I felt like mentally they're still stuck in that day and that time and haven't kind of learned to like heal and then like move on with the next chapter of their life. They're still kind of stuck in time. So I commend you for like not being stuck in time, realizing like it happened, it's part of my story, but I'm not obsessing over it every day and taking it with me into new relationships, into my travels, into my whatever. It's part of what happened to me, but it does not define who I am. So I commend you for that because that part is the biggest part too. Some people don't let go. Like they stay angry, they stay mad, and they don't know how to detach so they can let in healing, let in happiness, let in better experiences, let in better people. So I think that takes a lot too. So I want to commend you for that.
It's very, for me, I think never end the story. Because I think it's better to be first. I have to be happy first, then I can listen to others. It was really tough for me because I don't really feel myself full of confidence, and then I was tough myself. I really never regret that when I decided to, okay, this is not my place, and then I just decided to go out and then never go back. And then still I figured it out how I can go my next keep moving forward toward my dream and then keep going. But I'm very happy. I'm happy to figure it out. It's not makes me very like because I choose to be this journey for myself, and then I will always. But that's not mean that I'm not. I hate my parents or I love them. I love so much, but I need my space, and then I just need to my space, and then I can see them and I can talk to them, and then I can really have a relationship with them. So it's like it's never end progress, but it's when I grow up and when I don't feel same as myself as before, that I think that's really helped me. Because if I like your friends, if I just keep making excuse by them, I will not get it better. I will just stop in like that little girl who always want to have a free.
Yeah.
So, but now I just realized that I can do anything, and I still learning, but yeah.
And I think it's a good feeling when you're not carrying those bowling balls in your gut. I feel like you just feel lighter, you travel lighter, you move lighter. If you hold on to that, I feel like it feels like, like you're carrying a big weight inside of you. So once you learn to process it and make it part of your story, I feel like you just feel like lighter, like you're not obsessed over traumatic things all the time. Like you just kind of move different. So I just love the awakening, that happens when you're just like, oh yeah, that happened to me, but look at me doing this and look at me doing that, like the evolving into the next level. And also I think it's beautiful how it makes you more aware in how you move around people. Like if people are coming to me like, I'm a victim, I'm trauma, hold me. Then you kind of can protect yourself better. Like, yeah, I know that I won't do that. I won't, engage in that versus, someone who's just normal, just like in the present time and not, giving you their baggage and saying, fix it for me. So I feel like, the universe will kind of test you to kind of see which one are you going to tolerate in your life or just say no to both to protect your peace and your sanity. I think that's important to like always protect yourself to not, feel like you have to fix other things for other people.
Yeah, because also for my brother, he always want to be with my mother because he think it's best way to protect my mother.
Yeah.
But then he left the house and then he's told to my mother that he can see if he was really want to help them, but it wasn't really that was really help them.
Yeah.
Because they are now just my parents now they are just both them in the house, so they really have to figure it out themselves without their children.
Yes.
So that's they are still making same drama, but it's without children. I think it's different for them. Then, so my brother also, I think he's also have a very many. He's also grown up, and then he's also figured out his life, how he gonna be, and it's like, and then I realized I thought it's the only one I have who has this shit going on with parents. But then I just saw another older people, they have own their heart and wound and own story. Yeah. So I was just really like learned, okay, I'm not the only one who have this really this shit going on. So just don't make it excuse you are not the only one. So just grown up, and then there are more bad situation going on than you. You are very lucky person, even your parents, and then you are being together. And I know they really love me. Yeah. That's why they always really want to protect me. And then so this one good thing is I'm very I understand them more and more. That is very good thing for me. Because before was I don't understand them, and then there was just all the drama I made in my head. But now I more understand them, and then I know they are very love me. So that's really good thing was I realized they are not hate me. They love me. That's why they do that the things too. Yeah, it wasn't not that they hate me. That's why they treat me like that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, I was making sure. Yeah. And I think that's really important part because I think a lot of parents have dealt with their own, had trauma and maybe they haven't dealt with it and they pass it on to their children unknowingly or just because that's what they were taught. So it takes, someone to break generational curses to kind of say this isn't right. I'm not carrying this into my family when I have a family, when I have a husband, when I have children, because I don't like the way it felt. So I think a lot of different cultures deal with that where they are trying to break, the traditions that, were unhealthy and just want something different. So it's a lot. It takes a lot up to decide, like, because this is what everyone does doesn't mean it's what I have to do.
Yeah, it's for example, my father, he was he abused to my family, but he think because he can do because his father also do that. But for example, my brother, he really he don't do because he saw that is how that fucked my family. So it's very different. So my father just follow, but my brother don't want to do that same. So that was also what you talk for like my brother don't follow, but yeah, it's like yeah.
I'm happy for both of you because it would be harder if your brother was not getting it and you were seeing it. Like now you're both, when you guys decide to have a family or this next chapter, you're breaking the mold and doing something different.
Yeah.
And I would love if your family could see the beautiful side of what family dynamic can be outside of what they grew up seeing and don't know that it's better. So I feel like you're creating a living legacy by traveling and living this colorful life in Berlin and in Thailand, like showing your mom that there's like so much more out there, and just being strong for her. I love that you were so close and stay connected to her, but you're showing the possibilities. And that's another thing with travel, just pivoting back a little bit. A lot of people just stay in their own bubble. They don't realize the more. And I love that you decided to step out on faith and just like, I'm going to get out. I'm going to try. I'm going to just go on my own. And if it's meant to happen good, it's going to happen good. If it's meant to happen bad, it's going to happen bad. But I'm just going to live. So I love that spirit of like, I'm just going to go and I'm going to try and I'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's what really drew me to all my life. And then also, I really want to learn more about relationship love because I felt the love is disaster from my parents, but it wasn't. So also I learned a lot from that when I'm just now more and more. And then I also really very supportive to woman because I saw my father, it's very traditional family. The father have all the decision and everything. So my mother always follow and she's a shadow of my father. And then I also grow up like that. And that was, I really hate it. But my mother, she really support my father's business, everything, but he didn't give my mother everything. So she really still figured it out. But that's why I'm really support women who want to do anything in even 60. I really encourage to my mother. You can do anything. You have many talent, mother. Please do that. And then that's why I always want to support women who don't have courage to do just support by themselves and then just go out and then you can do anything you can. You can earn money without your husband, your whatever. And then even I just hate that the men they are really using the power because I saw in the subway one day the man was abused the wife just next to me and I was really I was yelling and then if nobody say anything I was like guys what I was really I'm angry so this so I'm very I really it's also one of my goals to support women in the young without a husband or young or the older 60 whoever even men who cannot be if you think I cannot do anything without partner that's bullshit there are so many things to person who are very anyone who can do I really want to support them really that's also one of my goals too with my mother to always every day I talk to her you can do anything without my father so we're very strong she's talented and then I really support to that in the every person.
Yeah, it's something beautiful and when you break away. I mean, you have that regret that you took so long to break away, but when you break away and realize you are not that person's shadow, you're not that person's crutch, you can do this on your own. When you remind yourself you came in this world alone, you can live in this world alone, you don't have to the mind is a crazy thing, how some people can manipulate you and feel like you can't survive without them. You can't pay a bill without them. You can't be housed without them. You can't do anything without the ego and the power that they try to inflict, scare you because they really can't live without you. You can make it without them, but it's because they really can't be without you. They try to intimidate you. So having that awakening is beautiful when you wake up and you see it and you realize, you know what? I was something before you. I can be something after you. You do not make me a whole person. I am a whole person on my own. So I commend anyone in that situation, to step out on faith and just, if it doesn't feel right and you're spending so much time and it's not feeling right, this is not to spend another 6 months, a day, another hour, another years. There's another option for you. Like, live your life for yourself because you only get one and you don't want to wake up regretting that, we just stayed in the cycle that you're unhappy about. So choose you.
Yeah, that was for my mother very big step after 60. She's now. She's very strong woman. I feel very, very happy for her. And when I'm here, she really supports me because my father. I really, just I love the support my mom and then just all the women and then also even men is I don't really categorize the gender, but I mean I love people who are very go on the unique way.
Leading with love. I feel that same way. Just lead with love. Like, whoever it is, whatever it is, lady, boy, girl, just lead with love. Like, everyone's got stuff going on. Like, just don't bring any trauma to anyone else's life. They did not do it to you. Like, just lead with love and work on yourself. That's how I feel. So.
So that was really click with OnJaLee. Then we talk about it, and then she also told me her story, and I told her my story. And it's like really click the things that how people are very strong, and then we are very heal each other, just listen each other, and then so
a new day is coming. So it's just always push through the pain because when you get to the other side, life is beautiful, and life is just beautiful in Thailand. So as we wrap it up, it's been such a pleasure to have you here. And it's a crazy rainy, it's rainy season in Thailand. So it's like so rainy and so zen. And I feel like I could take a nap. So Thailand right now in September. This is the weather in September. But how can people stay in touch with you? Like, if they want to, tap into your stylist, like, are you taking on clients here in Thailand? If there's someone from Thailand watching, they have an opportunity, they need to be styled. Are you able to style people here in Thailand?
Sure. I'm available, and then you guys just send me a message or the email. I'm not always to. Also, it's like I'm not really want to styling for only a celebrity because I love to help to people to dress up by themselves and then get the confidence. The style is not just following trend and just is looks good. It makes people very strong and then confidence. And with this clothes and style, you can feel more like power, and then you can use it with that, and then not just. It's not just buying. So just if you guys need any help, I'm love to help people to find them voice with the clothes. Also the color. And then it's not, you have to be only colorful. It's my way. And then if you just want to be minimal and then in the class way. So also like everybody have own style. That's what I want to also spread more my message to the people. Like don't follow trend. And just as you can use it with like unique way, like OnJaLee, the polka dot, but it's also really totally her style.
That dress right there is right there.
Yeah.
You can see it. That's the dress that made us friends.
So I always open. I'm very happy to help people.
Fantastic. So I can put your Instagram in the comment section so they can find you. Fantastic. And then, don't wait too long if you need styling help. She might be off to another country next. So she mentioned Paris. Paris might be next on the list and you missed the moment. So, or you can fly her out to Paris because she knows how to style. When you see her, she knows she's got an amazing eye for it. So I can't wait for her to style me. I just need to go somewhere outside of my living rooms first. So I want to thank you so much for being on my show. Thank you for working through some technical difficulties that we had too. And I'm just so grateful that I know you, and I just hope that we get to spend more time together and just do some colorful, fun things while here in Thailand together.
Yeah,
So.
thank you. And also, I'm very appreciated. She really trusts me, and then she invited me to this podcast because it's all trust in base. Because I really trust her. She's a really nice person, and I just felt that from my heart the first day I met her.
Yeah.
And then it was really beautiful night, like really all the nightlife in here. And so thank you so much. And then I hope for my story, it's just a little bit my story, but I wish I can help someone who are in struggle in the room from the family dynamic or the parents or something like that. Just go out and live your life, would be happy every day, and then really universe will help you to how you can figure out your way without the
amen to that.
Without your all the drama from your family. They are good. It's okay. You don't have to be there every time. That was also for me big break, and then I'm the one who I go away, and then just there same as they said. So I wish you guys all the best, and I wish you guys all the luck to you from OnJaLee. She's an amazing person. Please follow her in another episode. She will go to you guys. Amazing people.
Yes.
Really, I believe her. She's
beautiful
so
people. Yes.
Passionate about
Thank you.
Project. This beautiful project.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us and for those beautiful words. And if you guys, it'll be information on our website. If you have a story to tell, you're here in Thailand. We might be taking the show to the Philippines. I don't know, wherever the universe takes us. But for now, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And please love and take care of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.